Good evening and welcome to the barn of Southern Virginia University, and we welcome you to this USA South Conference matchup between the Knights of Southern Virginia University and the Pride of Greensboro College. This is going to be a great matchup tonight as both of these teams are doing quite well this season, and actually Southern Virginia is second in the USA South Conference while Greensboro is currently first in the conference so far this year. And just as we start off this game, we already have Southern Virginia with a kill tonight. And right off the bat, serving for your Knights of Southern Virginia is number 4, Ruby Blaemeyers. And the serve is clean. And the Pride take that one with ease and hit it right back over the net, getting that kill and tying the score up 1-1. Serving from the Pride of Greensboro is number 13, Grace Klingensmith, a senior from Naples, Florida. And we already have so far through this game some great offense coming in from the Knights. Coming in from number 3, Ann Downs, sophomore out of Kaysville, Utah. And the serve is a little long going over, sending that point to the Pride. Yeah, coming into this game tonight, we knew that this was going to be a very exciting game as both of these teams have been doing quite well this season, as Greensboro's current record so far for the season is 12-2, 7-0 for the conference so far, as they, like we said, lead the conference. And Southern Virginia, a 12-4 record with 6-1 conference, with their only loss to Salem College on the 24th of September, losing 3-1. And on the serve from Southern Virginia is number 6, Gracie Fulton, libero a senior out of Stanton, Virginia. The serve is good, and the Pride are sending it over with a strong hit coming from that left side. Southern Virginia putting the heat on with Greensboro, takes it with ease. Number 26 out of Southern Virginia, Aubrey Packer, really hitting that hard, trying to get that kill over. Greensboro playing some wonderful defense, getting many digs in already in this play. Southern Virginia really scrambling as multiple players going onto the floor and playing some great defense, getting some of those blocks in. Number 23, Summer Hahn, getting the kill. We can just see even in that play right there that both of these teams are extremely skilled. One, Southern Virginia really hitting it hard with their offense. Same with the Pride of Greensboro. But both of these teams putting up some great defense. Really just getting those digs in and really just scrambling to get those saves. Gracie Fulton with the clean serve. Greensboro attempting to take that one and get it over the net. Running a little bit, having a little much inertia going in the wrong direction into the net. Fulton with the serve. It is good. Good block coming in from Southern Virginia, but that deflection goes straight down, unfortunately hitting the court, sending the point to the Pride. And serving from the Pride is number 18, Peyton Shiflett, a senior out of Asheboro, North Carolina. A great dig coming in from Gracie Fulton, but unfortunately, the Knights are not able to save that one. Sending another point to the Pride, making the score 4-5 for Southern Virginia. And the serve is good from Greensboro. Southern Virginia just easing it over back to Greensboro as they come in with a hard kill. Southern Virginia being able to save and play some great defense. And the power of Greensboro College, just a great arm right there. Some great defense coming in from number 12 and number 11. Carla de Castillo and Skylar Rocca really just putting up their arms and just providing a wall, especially against number 26 of Southern Virginia, Aubrey Packer, who's made a great impact on this team every year that she has been here. And being able to defend that has been a wonderful, wonderful thing coming in from Greensboro. And once again, not being able to make it over the net, Southern Virginia sends another point to the Pride, making the score 7-5 for Greensboro College. And the Knights, knowing where they want to send it back to Aubrey Packer, getting the kill and sending another point back to the Knights. One of the things that's so important about volleyball is you want to get things going in your direction. You want to get that momentum in your direction. And that's what the Knights want to do, but we could see that momentum going in the direction of the Pride, and Southern Virginia is going to have to do their very best tonight to really prevent that from happening. Aubrey Packer coming in with a powerful, powerful arm. The Pride easily able to defend it, but sending it back over to the Knights to number 5, Daisy Oviedo, who took that one with ease and sent that kill right over, tying up the score 7-7. And serving from Southern Virginia University is number 7, Lucy Richens, a freshman out of Riverton, Utah. And some great defense and a great dig coming in for the Knights, but unfortunately, a player was in the net, sending another point to Greensboro. And serving from Greensboro College is number 0, Morgan Mayfield, a senior out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. One of the 5 seniors who started this game, as Greensboro has an older team with a lot of experience. As of their starters, they had 5 seniors, 1 junior and 1 sophomore. Whereas Southern Virginia only had 1 senior, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores, and a freshman. But you can also just see, even in the mix of how old all these players are, the skill and talent and really potential that Southern Virginia has as they are a younger team. And a kill coming in from number 10, Taylor Cody, a senior out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Being a middle blocker, she came in and hit that knowing exactly where she wanted to send it. And serving for the Pride is number 7, Lily Burson, a sophomore out of Beaverton, Oregon. Serve is good, coming in and downs for the Knights. And they'll give it right back to her to get the attempted kill. And some great defense coming in from number 10 and number 1 of the Pride, Taylor Cody and Kelsey Brooks. For the Knights tonight, if they really want to be able to win and pull off with a W tonight, they're going to have to figure out how are they going to attack without going up against these walls, because that defense is going to be there. So they're obviously going to need to be strategic and creative with exactly what they're going to do. One of the hardest things about volleyball is knowing how to deflect and really wanting to know where the ball is going to send after a deflection. And Greensboro really came in with a great hit there. Powerful, powerful arms. Unfortunately, that one bounced wide off of the hands of the Knights. The serve is good. Some great defense coming in from Greensboro. Number 10, once again, Taylor Cody coming in with some hits right there. And Southern Virginia University will call a timeout, hopefully being able to stop that momentum and kind of stop the bleeding coming in, as the score is currently 12-8. Not too much of, only a 4-point deficit. And I mean, they have a lot of time to play in this game, so there should not be too much to worry about. But we can hear Coach Baker really just looking at our players being like, you guys know what you can do. Why are we doing, why aren't we scrambling how we know we can scramble? Let's get our heads back in the game. Let's get this focused. So it'll be interesting to see if this momentum is stopped for the Pride, and frankly, also what the Pride will do coming back into this first set, as this is only the very, very beginning. And just looking thus far through the sets, we can see that there's 7 kills for each team, 7 for Greensboro, 7 for Southern Virginia, but there's been 3 attack errors coming in from Southern Virginia, and these attack errors, they can kind of make or break a lot. As you want to have, yes, there's errors, but you also want them to be successful. And speaking of successful attempts right there, a kill coming in from Gracie Fulton for the Knights. And serving from the Knights is number 23, Summer Hahn, a sophomore out of North Logan, Utah. And some powerful hit coming in from Greensboro College on that far left side. That's one of the spots that they have been attacking tonight, really coming in, going for that left side. Many of their hits have been coming over there, knowing that that is where their strength is. And serving for the Pride is number 4, Grace Young, libero, a junior out of Hillsboro, North Carolina. A great dig coming in from Ann Downs. Some great defense and a great block by Daisy Oviedo and Macy Weatherly. Daisy Oviedo tipping that one right over. And another powerful hit from number 10, Taylor Cody of Greensboro College. Grace Young back with the serve for the Pride. The serve is good. And Downs with the kill. Good defense coming in from the Pride. And some good defense also coming in from the Southern Virginia Knights. Daisy Oviedo sending it over. And an attempt coming in from Peyton Shiflett. And that one will be in, making the score 15-9 for the Pride of Greensboro College. Young with the serve is good. Another hit from number 18, Peyton Shiflett. She's coming in on that left side tonight, really getting a lot of power and a lot of opportunities tonight, knowing that her teammates know her well and where they want to send it. The Knights looking at each other, not looking too worried, but obviously looking at each other, making note of what they need to do for the rest of the night if they really want to come out on top. The serve is good. And Downs with the attempt, makes it over, and some good defense coming in from the Pride. The Knights scrambling to get it over. And we'll send it wide. And another timeout is called from Southern Virginia. Previously I had said that they were maybe trying to stop that momentum going, kind of quench what's happening, and my guess is that is exactly what they're doing again. Once again, we have there's an 8-point difference. Before it was only 4 points. You don't want to get those leads. You don't want those leads to get wider and wider. You really want to keep it kind of within reasonable distance. I mean, if you want reasonable in a perfect game, you wouldn't want any lead to be happening. You would want to be the ones having the lead. But we can just hear Coach Baker once again telling her players, okay, this is how we need to rotate. This is how we need to move. Let's make sure that we're communicating, because that's where a lot of these mistakes and errors are coming in, with some miscommunication. That's exactly what you don't want. You want to be able to have that communication that's helping people move around, not run into each other, but be in the right place at the right time. Because in volleyball, the ball's going to come over, and it's not going to be necessarily where you expect, but if you're moving around and in the right spot where you need to be, then you're going to be able to prevent those points from happening. And you want your opponents to not know exactly where they want to hit it. You want to be the ones there to prevent that from happening. And as we come back from that timeout, the score is 17-9 for Greensboro College. And serving from Greensboro College is number 4, Grace Young. And the serve is good. Sending it to Ann Downs, making it over the net. Greensboro takes it with ease. The Knights coming back over with it, sends it to number 10, Jordan Jensen, getting the kill and getting that attempt. Greensboro attempting to block that one, being unsuccessful with the deflection and getting another point for the Knights. And there will be some substitutions happening. And serving for the Knights is number 4, Ruby Blameyers. And that attempt from Greensboro will be long. We can already see this energy shift coming in for the Knights. They're getting a little bit more excited once again. Hopefully that they can keep that hopefully that they can keep that energy in their favor. Blameyers with the serve, and it barely creeps over the net. A dig coming in from Peyton Shiflett keeps that one alive. Sends it back over the Knights to number 9. Macy Weatherly with the powerful kill, heading it over the net in the perfect spot. Blameyers with the serve. And the serve is good. And some great defense coming in from the Knights with Emma Broadbent and Macy Weatherly being in the perfect spot, looking at each other and knowing exactly this is where we need to be. This is the wall we need to put up as we are defending. Knights with the serve. Serve is good. And now, receival of the serve from Greensboro will be hitting some of the markers on the net, causing Greensboro to call a timeout. Really wanting, as we've said, kind of switching it around though, really wanting to kind of stop that momentum that's been going in the Knights' direction now, as they kind of got it going and they made that point deficit only to 3 points as Greensboro leads by 3. They've been building up. They were down by 8, now they're only down by 3. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to build that back up. But as for the Pride, you want to be able to stop that and prevent that from happening, as I'm sure Coach Dan Bozarth has noticed. Let's stop that. But for Southern Virginia Knights, they're going to want to keep that going. They're probably right now just being like, hey, this has been good. Let's use this to our advantage. Let's keep that momentum. Let's keep that energy up. Let's keep it going. Let's get this set. Let's win this. And the Knights, as they are ready to cheer, they're just looking at each other saying, let's go, let's get this going, let's do this again. We're good volleyball players, let's show them that. And back with the serve for Southern Virginia Knights is number 4, Ruby Blameyers. One of the returning players for Southern Virginia. They only have 8 returners this year. But those returners, they've been making a difference, and they have been here. Some good scrambling coming in from Greensboro, and some great attacks coming in from Southern Virginia from number 3, Ann Downs. Some great defense coming in from the Knights, really preventing those scores from happening, and an attack coming in from Edward Broadbent, which is received well, and it's come back over to the Knights side. And the nice soft touch from Emma Broadbent once again. A great dig by Ruby Blameyers, sending it to number 3, Ann Downs with the attempt. Greensboro just softly sending it over, getting some good defensive plays in. With a powerful hit coming in from number 18, Peyton Shiflett, on that left side. The Knights being ready to accept it. Unfortunately, that deflection going out of bounds. And serving from the Pride is number 13, Grace Klingon-Smith, a senior out of Naples, Florida. One of their 16 returners this year. Some great defense coming in from the Knights, being able to really prevent that hit. And a great powerful hit from Ann Downs, sending that one to the back of the Pride. But the Pride send it back with a powerful hit in the spot right in the middle of the Knights that was open, making the score 19-14 for the Pride. Pride with the serve as it barely skirts over. Great defense coming in from the Knights and a great save by Gracie Fulton. But once again, that point will go to the Knights. And serving from the Knights is number 3, Ann Downs, a sophomore out of Kaysville, Utah. And the serve is good. And a great defense and a single block by number 26, Aubrey Packer. That hit went right into her arms, and she knew she wanted to send that perfectly right down, and she was in the perfect spot. Downs with the serve for the Knights. The serve is good. Sending it to the back row from the Pride. The Knights are ready to hit in. Aubrey Packer with the kill. Lily Burson not able to take that one on that back row, sending it out of bounds. Downs back with the serve for the Knights. And the serve is good. And the hit with a little bit of side spin from number 18, Peyton Shiflett. Coach Baker kind of coming out there telling our players, hey, where's our communication? We need to be in that spot. For the serve for the Pride is number 3, Jalen Templeton, a senior out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. One of those 9 seniors on their roster this year. And the powerful hit coming in from that middle is number 8, Emma Broadbent, a freshman out of Oakley, Utah for the Knights. And back at the serve for the Knights is number 6, Gracie Fulton. And the serve is good. Kind of floating in the air for a minute, catching the Pride off guard with the service ace. And that's something that Southern Virginia in the USA South Conference actually are. They are first in blocks and service aces, as well as points this season as they get another one of the points. There's so much that Southern Virginia has done this season, and there's only so much more that they can do. And Gracie Fulton is actually, she's a leader on the team for those service aces with 27 so far this season. And the score is tied up 20 apiece. Fulton with the serve for the Knights. And some great defense coming in from Southern Virginia, putting up the block with Summer Hahn and Emma Broadbent, knowing exactly where they want to be. Coming back from an 8 points behind. Greensboro calls a timeout, kind of hoping to stop that as they've held a pretty good lead thus far this game, this set. Southern Virginia is already just like, you know, we're not giving up, we're here for the fight. And that's something that we have seen this season so far. Multiple games where they've gotten down by a few points, but they have not given up. They've come back so easily. And that's something that's really amazing and a great talent for the Knights. One, they win these games, but even if they get behind for a minute, they don't give up. They keep fighting, and they're going to show that determination in the end. We can see that energy with the Knights, giving each other the high fives, that determination. They're ready to play, as these next few points can determine this first set, which, I mean, yes, it's only the first set, but sometimes that sets the tone for the game. You want that tone to be in your favor. You want it going in your direction. And back at the service, number 6, Gracie Fulton from Southern Virginia. The serve is good. And some great scrambling coming in for the Knights. And the point will go in the Knights as they are able to save that one as it barely goes into the net with some great defense. Looks like there may have been a little bit of some miscommunication on the Greensboro side. as they knew they wanted to send it over, but the Knights were able to get that great dig and a great save. Fulton back with the serve. The serve is good. Greensboro attempting to send that one over. The Knights receive it with ease. Aubrey Packer sending a powerful hit back over. And off of the arms of Ann Downs and Gracie Fulton, a little bit of a powerful hit, not being able to deflect, not being able to receive that one without deflecting it a little too far. Number 18, Peyton Shiflett, will once again get a great hit. Shiflett with the serve for the Pride. Serve is good. And there will be a tip, making the point go to the Southern Virginia Knights. It looked like that hit from Aubrey Packer was maybe a little bit too long, but it went off of the hands of one of the players of Greensboro. Some substitutions happening for the Knights. And serving for the Knights is number 7, Gracie Richens. The serve is good. Greensboro being able to keep that one barely alive. Sending it to Aubrey Packer and hitting it to the hands of Kelsey Brooks, who's not able to receive that one, and it bounces to the side out of bounds, making the score 24-21 for the Southern Virginia Knights. And back at the serve is Lucy Richens. And the serve is good, going to the side. And that one barely goes off of the hands of those blockers, and the Knights not unable to save it with the dig. A good attempt though, being able to be ready, but just barely missing that one. Serving for the Pride is number 0, Morgan Mayfield. The serve is good. Lucy Richens in the right space, at the right spot at the right time, sending that one back over to the Pride. Unfortunately, a little bit of miscommunication between the Knights. Sending another point to the Pride, making the score 23-24. Knights ahead. Mayfield with the serve. Serve is good. Sending it to Aubrey Packer with the soft touch. And a great hit coming in from Kelsey Brooks of the Pride, tying the score up 24 apiece. Spoke a little bit about the Knights being able to crawl back out of the hole, but Greensboro is also showing their determination tonight. Serve is good. Powerful hit from Aubrey Packer. And some miscommunication coming in from the Pride. And the point goes to the Knights. And with the serve is number 26, Aubrey Packer, a sophomore out of Bowling Green, Kentucky, who has made a great impact this year as she leads the team with kills, 196, and is a leader on the team in more ways than one. And Downs with a powerful hit on this left side. Summer Hahn sending it over. Looking like it was a little bit much of a carry. Tying the score up once again, 25-25. Some substitutions happening for the Pride. And with the serve is number 7, Lily Burson, a sophomore out of Beaverton, Oregon. The serve is good. And Downs with the powerful hit, getting another point for the Southern Virginia Knights. She could not have hit that with even any more confidence. That was a great hit. And this is the set point. With the serve is number 23, Summer Hahn of Southern Virginia. And the serve is good, a powerful hit, and it goes to the Southern Virginia Knights with the service ace to win that first set. Just even as the Southern Virginia Knights are walking past the table where we are currently sitting, we can hear them yelling, "That was insane," and that set was indeed as there was a lot going on. Both of these teams being able to show their skills and talents. And that's something that's really what we love to see in these volleyball games and in these athletic events. And that was a great battle between both of these teams. And even as we look at the statistics from that first set, we can even see that both of these teams were able to achieve a lot. But what has really made a difference is these percentages. The hitting percentage of both of these teams was fairly close to each other, as Greensboro had a .271 and Southern Virginia had a .275, as they were both really close. But one of these things that has made a larger difference is the service aces. Southern Virginia had 4, as Greensboro only had 1. And as we speak about those service errors, just to kind of the number even flip-flops, as reception errors, Southern Virginia only had 1 and Greensboro had 4. Kind of just as that shows even in itself what exactly happens with those service errors. But it also shows the talent of Southern Virginia University, as they are known for having really good, powerful serves that they're hard to receive. You don't know what to do. You don't know which way it's going to bounce off of your arms. You think you come up to the ball prepared, and sometimes even not prepared, but you don't know where it's going to go, and that tends to lead to those point differences for the Knights. And continuing to look at those statistics from that first set, both teams had 18 kills, as Greensboro had 5 attack errors, Southern Virginia only had 4. But Southern Virginia came on top with total attacks, as they had 51, as the Pride only had 48. But something that's quite interesting to also see is the Greensboro College, they had 18 assists, whereas Southern Virginia only had 1. But even in that, it just shows some of the defense that has been going on. Is some of this defense is what is going to get those kills. Is you can only do so much offensively, but defense is what's really going to make a large difference. And as we welcome you back to the barn of Southern Virginia University, currently the Knights leading 1-0 against Greensboro College Pride. We can just hear as well, both of these teams are coming out on the court. Greensboro coming out a little quietly as they held the lead for quite a bit of that first set. Southern Virginia coming out screaming, "Let's go," and with some great excitement and energy, as they had a little bit of a momentum going in their favor at the end of that set, really being able to take away and run with it. And as we start this second set, serving from the Pride is number 13, Grace Klingensmith. And that serve is good, as the Southern Virginia Knights receive that one with ease, sending it to Ruth Downs. To Ann Downs, who hit that with power. And a powerful attempt coming in from the Pride. Southern Virginia, unfortunately, not being able to receive that one quite how they wanted, being able to block it, but send that deflection, unfortunately, down to their side. Pride back with the serve. The serve is good. Southern Virginia takes that one. Sending it to Emma Broadbent, who sends that one with power and a great kill. And Downs back with the serve for the Knights. And the serve is good. Greensboro sending it over with a soft touch. And a great kill coming in from Aubrey Packer, sending it to that left side, or the right side of Greensboro's side of the court. Downs with the serve, which is good. A powerful hit coming in from Greensboro, but will be wide and too far, giving another point to the Southern Virginia Knights, making the score 3-1 in this second set. The serve is good from Downs. Hit coming over from the Pride. A great dig coming in from Morgan Mayfield of the Pride. The Knights scrambling to make that one back over. Some good defense. Unfortunately, that one will go off the hands and a little sideways. Gracie Fulton really hustling to get that one, almost sliding into the chairs here at the barn. Unfortunately, though, she was not able to save that one, sending the ball and the point to the Pride. Serving for the Pride, number 3, Jalen Templeton. And the serve is good. The Knights send it to Aubrey Packer, who gets the kill. Gracie Fulton with the serve for the Knights. The serve is good. Good hit coming in from the Pride. Summer Hahn with the attempt and a great save by Aubrey Packer, and the Knights send that one back over. Powerful hit coming in from number 14, Cantley McCown, a senior out of Hurricane West Virginia. Serving for the Pride is number 18, Peyton Shiflett. Summer Hahn with the very soft touch, barely edging that one over the net. Another one of these soft touches from the Pride. And a powerful hit coming in from Emma Broadbent, excuse me. Unfortunately, good defense coming in from the Pride. Shiflett with the serve, and the serve is good. Powerful hit from Aubrey Packer, but is well defended. Once again, Aubrey Packer with a great hit. Good save by Ann Downs. Emma Broadbent barely edging it over the net. And Emma Broadbent and Summer Hahn were ready for that one. Unfortunately, it hit off of their hands, sending it in the wrong direction and down to the ground. Out of bounds, giving a point to the Pride. And the serve is good. And some good defense coming in from the Knights, being able to receive these hits really well. And unfortunately, that one didn't make it over the net for the Knights, making the score 6-4 for the Pride of Greensboro College. Serve is good. Knights scrambling to get that one over and succeed. Great defense coming in from the Knights with Summer Hahn and Emma Broadbent. Aubrey Packer with powerful hit, well received by Morgan Mayfield. And a great dig coming in from Ruby Blameyers. And some great defense coming in from the Knights. Summer Hahn being there with her, being ready to defend that one, tying up the scores. or excuse me, adding just another one of those points, edging that lead. Lucy Richards with the serve, and the serve is good. And the points will go to the Knights, as there was one of the players of the Pride kind of edging over to the Knights side. A little bit of a carry hit as well. Richards once again with the serve for the Knights. And the serve is good. And the hit from Kelsey Brooks of the Pride will go long. Richards back with the serve. And unfortunately that one will not make it over. And with the serve for the Pride, his number is 0, Morgan Mayfield. And the Knights receive that one well. Powerful hit from the Summer Hahn. Good defense coming in from the Knights. Great dig from number 18, Payne Shiflett. Some good defense from both of these teams there, scrambling to keep that ball alive. Aubrey Packer finding that spot and succeeding and executing that perfectly. And Aubrey Packer will be the one with the serve for the Knights. And the serve is good. And a single block from Summer Hahn, just putting her arms up, being in that perfect spot at that right time. And the point will go to the Pride, as that one hit some of the ceiling of this lovely barn that we love to play in, and disturbed a little bit of the angle of the ball. Sometimes the point does not happen, and sometimes it does, just depending on where the ball hits it. And sometimes you just gotta keep playing. And with the serve from the Pride is number 7, Lily Burson. And Downs with the one tipping over the net. And unfortunately for the Pride, that one will not make it over the net, giving another point to the Knights of Southern Virginia. As some substitutions happen, number 9, Macy Weatherly coming in for the Knights. Summer Hahn with the serve. And the serve is good. Great hit coming in from Macy Weatherly. And a great save from Lucy Richards. Unfortunately, a little bit of miscommunication with the Knights, tying up the game once again at 9 points. And a serve for Greensboro College is Grace Young. And a great hit from the Knights, and some good defense from the Pride. And down, sending that one down as a bullet. Some great execution there. Don't know that anyone would be able to defend that one. That was a great hit. Back to the serve for the Knights is Ruby Blaimars. And the serve is good. Powerful hit coming in from the Pride, but some great defense by Aubrey Packer. Little bit of a sideways hit coming in from the Pride, as the Knights were able to receive that one, but unfortunately not keep that alive. And for the serve is number 13, Grace Klingensmith. Good dig from Ann Downs. And a powerful hit from Emma Broadbent, unfortunately too wide. Klingensmith back at the serve for the Pride. And the serve is good. And a tip from number 18, Peyton Shiflett, sending that one down, just edging it over the net, making the score 12-10 for the Pride. And the serve is good. And Downs with a great hit, barely edging over the net. Some good defense coming in from the Knights. Unfortunately, unable to send it in the right side on the inside of the court, sending another point to the Pride. Klingensmith back with the serve, and the serve is good. And Downs with a powerful hit, giving a point to the Knights. That one was barely inside of the line. And number 3, Ann Downs with the serve for the Knights. A great hit and a great serve. Good defense from the Knights, able to receive that one well. Sending it to Emma Broadbent with a powerful hit. Received well by Lily Burson. And unfortunately, another powerful hit coming in from the Pride, and the Knights unable to protect that one. Jalen Templeton with the serve, as the score is 14-11 for the Pride. And the serve is good. Barely edging it over the Knights. Number 9, Macy Weatherly, just with this nice soft touch, being able to catch the Pride in a little bit of miscommunication. Number 6, Gracie Fulton with the serve. And the serve is good. That receiver hits the net. Some of the Knights ready to hit that. Able to scramble and send it back over. Powerful hit. Unfortunately, hitting the net and coming back with some great defense for the Knights. Fulton back with the serve. Great service. That one barely clears the net. Knights with the attack. Send it over. Great receiving on the Knights side. Sending it to Emma Broadbent with a nice soft touch and some good defense from the Pride. The Knights scrambling once again to just get that back over the net. Powerful hit and some powerful defense from Ann Downs. Unfortunately, the Knights unable to connect with that one. Shiflett back with the serve for the Pride. And the serve is good. Knights receive it well. Aubrey Packer sending a powerful hit back over. Soft touch. Great defense from Ann Downs. Powerful hits and some great defense from both sides right now. We've seen multiple plays where both of these teams are sending it back and forth. It just shows what they're trying to do. A little bit of a miss hit from the Knights, making the score 16-13 for the Pride. Knights scramble, able to keep that one alive. Pride with a hit. Take it over. The Knights able to keep that one going once again. Some great defense coming in from the Knights, sending them a little off guard as it hit the ceiling and hitting a light, making the ball bounce at kind of a strange angle. And the Knights will call a timeout to kind of stop that momentum that we've talked so much about tonight. Hopefully to get it going in their direction and in their favor. These last few minutes have been very, very chaotic as both of these teams have been scrambling really just to keep it alive, but playing some great defense. And if we look even in the second set, there's been 13 kills from Greensboro, only 7 coming in from Southern Virginia. And really what's going to happen in this set is if the Knights, they gotta get more of these attempts, more of these attacks going in order to really edge forward and really get that going in their favor. As if we look at the attack attempts, Greensboro has 44, while Southern Virginia only has 40. And really, if you want to get it going in your favor, you've got to give yourself more opportunities. You got to get yourself more hits. And in order for them to do that, they've been scrambling a little bit, like we said, but they've just been trying to get it over the net, get that third hit to clear the net. But in order to get these attacks going, they really need to be able to set themselves up for these moments of attack. And it'll be interesting to see what they do for the rest of this set and what they continue to do in the rest of this game tonight. And back with the serve for the Pride is number 18, Peyton Shiflett. And the serve is good. Soft attack by Aubrey Packer and some good defense from the Pride. Knights able to receive it once again. That one barely edging off of the net. And the Knights able to get the attack and send it wide, unfortunately. Shiflett with the serve for the Pride. The serve is good. The Knights send it over. Scrambling coming in from the Pride. Good defense from the Knights. Emma Brodman sending it back over. And a wide attack from the Pride. The Knights trying to set something up as they get a few substitutions going. Number 7, Lucy Richens coming in, and number 10, Jordan Jensen. Richens with the serve, sending it over, and it is good. And a little bit of a sideways hit coming in from the Pride, and unfortunately going a little bit sideways off of the hands of the Knights, out of bounds. And the serve from Morgan Mayfield will be short, sending the point and the ball back to the Knights. Aubrey Packer with the serve as the Knights trail by 4 points in this second set. And the serve is good. A great save and dig by Gracie Fulton from the Knights. Powerful attack coming in from the Pride. Unfortunately, the Knights unable to scramble and save that one. Substitutions for the Pride. Number 7, Lily Burson coming in for number 14, Cantley McCown. The serve is good. And Downs with the powerful hit. And Taylor Cody's hit will go long, but there will be a tip called. Coach Baker looks to call a timeout as Gracie Fulton speaks with the referee, confused a little bit about that call. This set has definitely been a set where the Pride have come in and they've taken that first set personally, and we can see that the Knights, they are fighting and they are really crawling back. They're scrambling and they've been having some wonderful hits and some powerful hits and some great defense that they have been doing. Unfortunately, a lot of this defense though has been going a little sideways, and that's what they're going to have to capitalize and really execute successfully in order to win this game tonight. So really get that defense and kind of control where those deflections go, which is something that is very hard to do in volleyball. They've had some wonderful plays though, and some powerful hits, and also some wonderful digs, really just preventing the Pride from getting even more of those attacks. The Knights coming back on, looking excited and ready to keep going and really just keep this set up as they trail by 6 points. Lily Burson with the serve for the Pride. The serve is good. And Downs with the powerful hit and getting that deflection for the Knights. Number 23, Summer Hahn with the serve for Southern Virginia. And the serve is good, powerful over the net. Looked like there's been a little bit of sliding and some miscommunication on the side of the Knights. Number 4, Grace Young with the serve for the Pride. And that serve will be good. Received well by the Knights, and Downs with the attack. Great hit and good save from the Pride. Some great scrambling coming over for the Knights. Unfortunately, the ball will hit the ceiling at the wrong angle, sending the point to the Pride. Young with the serve. Serve will be good and received by the Knights. Powerful hit from the Knights. Pride able to scramble. Powerful hit from Shiflett. And the point will go to the Pride as one of the Knights players collided with the net. Young with the serve as the Pride lead 24-16. The serve is good and the Knights receive it well. Sending it to Ann Downs with a powerful hit. That will go to the Knights. The Knights are not gonna let this one go without a fight. Putting in some substitutions, bringing Emma Broadbent and Ruby Blameyers. Blameyers with the serve for the Knights. The serve is good. Good defense and great scrambling coming in from the Knights, really preventing that ball from going down. Unfortunately, after the great dig, a little bit of miscommunication, and the point and the set will go to the Greensboro Pride. Tying up the game, 1 set for each of these teams. Could see the grit and determination in both of these teams as they were playing. As you can see, the excitement and the energy from the side of the Knights as they came out, but also the determination from the Pride, not wanting to let that one go without taking it personal. And as we go into this 3rd set with both of these teams having won a set, it'll be exciting to see what exactly happens. And just as we listen to the coaches of Southern Virginia, we can hear them saying, let's play defense, let's take those balls, let's be ready to receive it and use it. And that's something that they're gonna have to do, and I've said multiple times, but in order to win tonight, the defense is definitely gonna have to step up for the Knights. We welcome you back to the barn for this third set between Southern Virginia University and the Pride of Greensboro College. This has been a great matchup tonight as both of these teams have each won a set, Southern Virginia with the first set and Greensboro with that second set. Both of these teams scrambling and playing wonderful defense and getting some powerful and great hits. Really just exciting game from both of these teams, as this is a matchup between the first and second spot in the USA South Conference. Greensboro in first, Southern Virginia in second. But both of these teams having players that have been players of the week, defensive players of the week, really just making impacts on their team. So far, this has been a wonderful game and fully expect it to continue being that way. And serving for the Knights is number 4, Ruby Blaemeyers. And the serve is good. Some great defense coming in from the Knights, getting a good save. Sending it back over from Ann Downs. Unfortunately, that deflection will go off the hands a little wide. Not necessarily in favor of the Knights, giving a point to the Pride. And serving from Greensboro is number 13, Grace Klingan-Smith. The serve is good. Powerful hit from Emma Broadbent, but some good defense from the Pride. Unable to make the connection with the Knights. Trying to really get that defense going. Gracie Fulton almost being there. Really looking to kind of get a pancake, get a good save on that one, a good dig. Unfortunately, a second too far behind. Miss hit once again from the Knights, making the score 3-0 for the Pride. Klingan-Smith with the serve. Serve is good, going far wide. Broadbent with the attack. Good save by Aubrey Packer, and down sending that one over. Good hit coming from the Knights and good save. Unfortunately, looks like there was a little bit of a collision, sending a point back to the Pride. Klingan-Smith to serve. And that one will barely get over the net. The Knights looked like they had thought it was too short, taking a step back, but that one just trickled over, making the score 5-0. And Coach Debbie Baker will call a timeout, hopefully to just let the Knights kind of reconnect and get their heads back together. And even as we just listen to what she's saying, she's like, get the ball. We need to get some of these connections going. And I'm sure that's something that the Knights have been thinking about all night, is they need to be able to get these connections going, as there's been multiple missed hits. But that's something that the Knights are able to do. They're able to scramble. They're able to get back and kind of crawl out of these holes that sometimes happen. And I will not be surprised if when they make that appearance and when they win another set tonight. And just even as the Knights are coming back out onto the court, you can see them jumping up and down, really just getting themselves kind of hyped up, getting energy for this, to come back into this set, to come back and make a little bit of a difference. Klingan-Smith with the serve. Serve is good. Powerful hit from Macy Weatherly of the Knights. Pride able to scramble. Unfortunately, not making that one over the net. The Knights jumping with joy, giving them their first point of the set. Downs with the serve, and the serve is good. a great block by Aubrey Packer. Sending that one into the rafters. Able to clear it and get that one over the net. More scrambling. Powerful hit coming from the Pride. To serve for the Pride, Jalen Templeton. And that serve is good. But will be a service ace as it went off of the hands of Ann Downs, going out of bounds, unfortunately. And the serve is good. Knight's able to just calmly send that back over the net. Good hit and good receival from Ann Downs, and a great attack from Aubrey Packer. But the point will go to the Pride. Templeton with the serve for Greensboro. Serve is good. Powerful hit from Weatherly, and the point will go to the Knights. Summer Hahn making her way back into the game tonight. And with the serve, number 6, Grace Fulton. And the serve is good. Good defense from the Knights. Unfortunately, the deflection will go out of bounds, making the score 9-2 for Greensboro College. Shiflett to serve for the Greensboro Pride. The serve is good. Sending it over to Summer Hahn. That one will be deflected. Come back to the Knights side. And Emma Broadbent with a powerful hit, getting a point for the Knights. And for Emma Broadbent, Lucy Richens will come in, and for Ruby Blameyers, number 10, Jordan Jensen back into the game. And the serve for the Knights is Lucy Richens. And the serve is good. And another deflection coming off of the hands of the Knights, unable to receive that one. And a serve for the Pride is number 0, Morgan Mayfield. Then the serve will be good. And the Knights scrambling to get that one over. Unfortunately hitting the net from number 15, Bailey Savage. Mayfield with the serve. Serve is good. Sending it to Ruby. Aubrey Packer, unfortunately able to clear the net with some great defense coming in from the Pride. And a timeout called by Southern Virginia as the score is 12-3 for the Pride of Greensboro. And even though we are early on in this third set of the night, as we look at some more of these statistics that have been happening tonight, the hitting percent has kind of been a little wonky so far, as it's a 50.500% for Greensboro College, and it's currently negative .071 for the Knights. And the Knights, that's one of their skills. They are able to have these really good hard hits, but unfortunately none of those quite are connecting so far. But that's something that the Knights said they will that they will need to adapt to tonight, that they're going to have to adjust and realize, okay, what are we going to do in order to get that number up, but also to just get our hits going. What are we going to be able to do to get these to connect? How are we going to get these attacks? And what are we going to do to make those opportunities available? Mayfield back to serve for the Pride, and the serve will be good. And a powerful hit from Summer Hahn. Another point for the Southern Virginia Knights. And a serve for the Knights is number 26, Aubrey Packer. And a substitution will happen, sending Ian Downs back into the game for Bailey Savage. And the serve will be good. Good defense coming in from the Knights, able to get the save. Powerful hit coming in from Ann Downs, able to execute that one perfectly. Packer back with the serve for the Knights. Serve is good. Good receival from Gracie Fulton, sending it back over to the Pride. Some good defense coming in from the Knights. Summer Hahn once again with a powerful hit. Powerful yet soft, going over and able to get it over to the Pride side. Packer back with the serve for the Knights. Serve is good. Unfortunately, not being able to make it over the net with that attack, making the score 13-6 for Greensboro. And some substitutions also happening on the Greensboro side. Number 7, Lily Burson coming in with the serve. Serve is good, barely clears over the net. Sending it to Ann Downs with another great hit, being able to execute that on the left side and get an attack. To serve, number 23, Summer Hahn for Southern Virginia. Serve is good. Powerful hit coming in from the side of the Pride. The Knights unable to connect. More substitutions happening on both sides for both teams. And the serve for the Pride is number 4, Grace Young. And an unfortunate miss hit off of the hands of Ann Downs, making the score 15-7 for Greensboro. Now is kind of the time that Southern Virginia is definitely going to want to think, hey, let's stop these errors. We want less of these errors. They're unnecessary. We know we can receive these hits. These are things that we know we can execute. And just like that, another great moment from Ann Downs, kind of redeeming herself from that unfortunate hit. Some substitutions happening. Lucy Richens and Jordan Jensen coming out for Ruby Blamires, and Emma Broadbent coming in. And the serve for the Knights is Ruby Blamires. And the serve is good. Great defense from the Knights, able to send that one back to the side of the Pride. Good scrambling coming over from the Knights side. And a little bit too powerful of a hit from the Knights, sending that one long. And a serve for the Pride is Grace Klingensmith. And the serve is good. Emma Broadbent with a powerful hit, but good defense from the Pride. From number 11, Carla Di Castillo and Jalen Templeton. The Knights kind of shifting things around, moving around, trying to get some extra action going. And that serve will be into the net, sending it back in the direction of the Knights. And serving for the Knights is number 3, Ann Downs. And the serve is good. Powerful hit from the Pride, but even a powerful defense coming in from the side of the Knights with Macy Weatherly and Emma Brodman both being ready to get that one, putting up that wall. And Downs back with the serve. And the serve is barely too short, coming in on the inside part of the net, sending it back to the Greensboro side. Jalen Templeton with the serve. And the serve will be good. Aubrey Packer with the attempt. Emma Broadbent with the great attack. And the point will go to the Knights. Summer Hahn coming back in. Gracie Fulton from the Knights for the serve. And the serve is good. And some great defense from Summer Hahn and Emma Broadbent. And the Knights really scrambling to get that ball going. Once again, keeping it alive. Aubrey Packer with a great attack. And a powerful hit from Peyton Shiflett coming in on the Knights as they really attempt to put up that wall of defense, unfortunately sending the ball going down between those two. Nevertheless, some good defense going for the Knights. And the serve is good. Emma Broadbent sending that one over. Gracie Fulton with the save. A little bit of some miscommunication between the Knights. Unfortunately, able to connect and get that one over the net. Shiflett with the serve. Knights able to receive that. Sending it to Aubrey Packer with a powerful hit. Unfortunately wide, making the score 21-11 for the Greensboro Pride. Shiflett with the serve. And the serve is good. The Knights sending it back over. Unfortunate collision with the net. From someone on the Pride, making the point go to the Southern Virginia Knights. Lucy Richens with the serve for the Knights. The serve is good. Good hit from Carla Del Castillo from the Pride. Able to hit that one at an angle that she was hoping would put off Southern Virginia, and it did. Substitutions on both sides. Bailey Savage coming in for Ann Downs. And with the serve from the Pride is Morgan Mayfield. And the serve is good. And a great hit and great attack from Macy Weatherly. Or excuse me, Jordan Jensen. Aubrey Packer with the serve. And the serve is good. And a great attack coming in from the Pride. Knights unable to receive that one, making the score 23-13 for the Pride of Greensboro. Lily Burson with the serve for Greensboro. The serve is good. Good attack from Bailey Savage. And the Knights being there ready to defend and get that block. Unfortunate deflection going out of bounds. And Downs coming back into the game. Burson with the serve for the Pride. And that one is good. And a tip for the Pride of Greensboro. Sending that to the end of this third set. Making Greensboro leading tonight 2-1. And like we've said, there has definitely been a lot of scrambling tonight from both of these teams, as Southern Virginia has been playing some great defense, really just keeping the ball alive and keeping the ball going. But some really great offense also coming in from Greensboro as they are able to attack and really get the hits from deflections, really get those points from deflections, but have some powerful hits that are really sending them forward. And the Knights, if they want to win tonight, they're definitely going to have to have a little bit of some reflection time as they figure out, okay, how are we going to connect? How are we going to be? We've been playing good defense. We've had some great saves, and we've been able to salvage a lot that has been happening. But what more are we going to do to prevent a lot of these deflections from happening? A lot of this offensive power that's coming in from the side of Greensboro, what are we going to do to prevent them from getting these deflections to go in their favor? What are we going to do to really prevent any more of these points from happening? But something also to think about is these errors that have been happening. A lot of these unnecessary errors that have been coming from hits that they've been able to receive that they haven't been able to quite control, and really also some points that the Knights have just let pass by them. And these are things that they can easily fix, and hopefully that's something that they're able to look at and really see, okay, how are we going to do that? What are we going to do to prevent more of those from happening? And as we speak of these errors that are unnecessary and kind of lead to a little bit of trouble, if we look at the attack errors between both of these teams tonight, Southern Virginia has had 8 attack errors, whereas Greensboro has only had 2, and that's 6 points difference between both of these teams, and that's 8 points that Southern Virginia could be using to go forward in this match tonight. So that's definitely something that they're going to have to be learning and looking at and seeing, okay, what are we going to do to... So let's go get the ball, let's get after it, because that is something that they can do and something that they are skilled and talented at. So hopefully as we go forward tonight, they will be able to connect and do more of that. And as we welcome you back to this 4th set tonight between Southern Virginia University and the Pride of Greensboro College, as Greensboro College leads 2-1. As this has been a great matchup tonight. Both of these teams really scrambling, getting some great offensive plays and defensive plays. But something that it all comes down to is really how can they adjust, how can they move on in this game, and how can they go forward with errors that have been happening, and also the little successes. How are they going to use that momentum to their favor? And as we come into this 4th set, You see the excitement on the side of Southern Virginia as they're excited and ready to play. And Greensboro kind of looks a little bit locked in and ready to go. And to serve for this fourth set, to start off this fourth set, is number 13, Grace Killian-Smith from the Pride of Greensboro College. And that serve will be good and received by the Knights. And Downs with the powerful hit. Way to start off the set. And to serve is Ann Downs. And the serve is good. And a powerful hit coming in from the side of Greensboro. But an unfortunate error causing a point to go to the Pride. Templeton with the serve as it is good. Sending a powerful hit to the Knights. Great hit from Macy Weatherly, being able to hit that perfectly and with some great power. And Gracie Fulton will come in, as well as Summer Hahn for Southern Virginia. The serve is good from the Knights. And Greensboro is able to barely tip that one over in their favor. Serving for Greensboro is number 18, Peyton Shiflett. And the serve is good. Aubrey Packer with a powerful hit. Greensboro able to scramble, keep that one alive. Sending that one to Emma Broadbent. And some great digs from the Pride. Great defense from the Knights with Emma Hahn, Summer Hahn and Emma Broadbent. And once again, some great defense coming in from the Knights, preventing that attack from being successful. Making the score in this fourth set 3-2 for Southern Virginia. And a serve for Southern Virginia is number 7, Lucy Richens. And the serve is good, and as Greensboro scrambles just a little bit, Southern Virginia puts up some great defense. Richens back with the serve. And the serve is good. And that attack will not make it over the net, sending another point to the Knights of Southern Virginia. Richens with the serve, and the serve is good. Unfortunate miss hit coming off of that great block from the Knights. Mayfield with the serve for the Pride. And the serve is good. Knights able to send that one over. Great scrambling coming in from the Knights as they try to keep that ball alive. Good block from the Knights, unfortunately bouncing off and being a deflection, going out of bounds in favor of the Pride. Mayfield once again with the serve. As some substitutions happen on the Knights, Daisy Oviedo coming in. Summerhawn with the attack. And a powerful hit from Taylor Cootie of the Pride. Mayfield once again with the serve from the Pride. And the serve is good. And it looks like there was a little bit of a miscommunication from the side of the Knights as both Ann Downs and Daisy Oviedo looked at each other not knowing exactly who had called that they were going to hit that ball. Mayfield with the serve as the Pride leads 6-5. And the serve is good. Aubrey Packer with the attempt. Some great defense coming in from the Knights. Aubrey Packer once again with a powerful hit, tying up the score. Aubrey Packer with the serve for the Knights. And the serve is good. And it looks like there was a collision with some of the players and the net. Unfortunate errors, sending a point to the Pride. Lily Burson of Greensboro with the serve. And the serve is good. And a great hit by Ann Downs and some good defense from the Pride as the Knights able to scramble and keep that one going. Some great defense from Ann Downs and Summerhawn. Knights able to keep that one going again. Ann Downs with a powerful hit. Pride able to keep it going as the Knights scramble and unfortunately not able to connect. Burson with the serve from Greensboro. Serve is good. Good defense from the Knights once again. Greensboro able to tip that one barely over. And Downs with a powerful hit and some good defense from the Pride. The Knights unable to prevent that one from hitting the ground. The Pride with the serve from number 7, Lily Burson. Knights able to receive that one. Good attack from Jordan Jensen of the Knights. And a serve from Southern Virginia is number 23, Summerhawn. And unfortunately that serve will go wide. Some substitutions happening on both sides. Number 6, Gracie Fulton coming back in from Southern Virginia, and number 4, Grace Young for the Pride coming in and also with the serve. And that serve will go wide, making the score 10-8 for Greensboro College. Ruby Blaemeyers coming in as well as Emma Broadbent also making an appearance. And Ruby Blaemeyers with the serve for Southern Virginia. And the serve is good as the Knights scramble to keep that one going and sending that one over the scores table, unable to continue the play. And the serve is good, and a great attack from Emma Broadbent. And downs from Southern Virginia with the serve. And the serve is good. Powerful hit from Emma Broadbent. Unfortunately, too powerful. Looking like the Knights were playing a little bit for a tip, but that one did not make contact with any of the players from Greensboro. Jalen Templeton with the serve from Greensboro College. And the serve is good. And a great hit from Southern Virginia, making the score 10-12, slowly making their way back into this game. Gracie Fulton with the serve for Southern Virginia. And the serve is good. And it looks like Aubrey Packer's hands were a little bit too far on the Greensboro side. Making the score 10-13 for Greensboro College. And serving for the Pride is number 18, Peyton Shiflett. That was a good serve, but a powerful hit from Aubrey Packer going right into the chest of Kelsey Brooks. I think everybody around the gym could hear that hit right there. Would not want to be on the receiving side of that powerful arm. And Lucy Richens from Southern Virginia with the serve. And that serve is good. Knights able to keep the ball going, get some good hits going. Trying to set something up, getting some good action from Aubrey Packer. Greensboro looking to get a sideways hit, not making it over the net, making the score 13-12 for the Pride. Richens once again with the serve for Southern Virginia. And the serve is good. And Greensboro looks to scramble to keep that one alive, but that will be a service ace for Lucy Richens and Southern Virginia, tying up the score at 13 points. And the serve is good. And almost making the perfect block. Unfortunately, the ball falling to the side of the Knights. Mayfield with the serve from Greensboro. The Knights looking to scramble to keep that one alive, and that will be a service ace for Greensboro College. And something interesting that we can always look at as we think about the rankings and statistics from this season thus far in the USA South Conference is that the Greensboro College, if we look at where their rankings are, they are ranked 5th in the conference for service aces, but they are ranked 1st in their opponent's service aces. So that means when they are playing, that their opponents get a lot of service aces. And for Southern Virginia, that could be a plus side because Southern Virginia leads the conference in service aces. And it just gives them the opportunity really to manifest and also just attempt to get these opportunities at something that they are skilled at. And the serves number 26 from Southern Virginia, Aubrey Packer, as the score is 16-14 for Greensboro. Powerful hit coming from the Pride. The Knights unable to control that one and keep it on their side and keep it going, sending another point to the Pride. Lily Burson from Greensboro with the serve. And that serve is good. And Downs with a powerful hit, getting the point for Southern Virginia. With the serve for the Knights is number 23, Summer Hahn. And that serve will be a little too long as Summer Hahn switches for Gracie Fulton. And for the Pride, also some substitutions. Serving for the Pride is number 4, Grace Young. Serve is good, and the Knights receive that one, sending it back over. Scrambling to keep that one going, trying to get something going. Good defense by the Pride. The Knights able to get that one off the ground, prevent the Pride from succeeding. Some great defense from the Knights, preventing another kill and attack from happening, leading them to the point as the Pride attempt to get that one over with a side hit unsuccessfully. I think just in those few minutes right there, just those few seconds really of that last play just shows the grit of Southern Virginia as they're not willing to give up. They're willing to keep playing this defense as they are determined to keep this game going. Ruby Blameyers with the serve for Southern Virginia. And the serve is good. And a powerful hit from Greensboro, but that will be wide, making the score 18-17 for the Pride. Blameyers with the serve. And the serve looks like it may or may not have gone off her hand a little sideways into the net, making the lead 2 for the Pride. Klingon-Smith with the serve for Greensboro College. And that one will barely clear the net. Southern Virginia looking to make something happen. Greensboro sending it right back over. Emma Broadbent with a powerful hit, but good defense from number 11, Carla Del Castillo, a senior out of Wellington, Florida, for the Pride. Klingon-Smith with the serve for Greensboro. Set before the serve, a timeout is called from Southern Virginia. Hopefully an opportunity to let them really kind of connect and really, okay, we're in this fourth set. This fourth set can determine a lot. If we lose, we're going to be done today. We don't want that. But also gives them the opportunity to, okay, take a breather and say, okay, this is what we're going to do to get these next few points and send us to a fifth and final set. This has been a wonderful game tonight between both of these teams, as both teams have players that are ranked well high in the nation, but also in the conference. From the Pride, we have Peyton Shiflett, who is second in the conference for hitting percentage with a .328 percentage, but also Aubrey Packer, who is ninth in the conference with a .238 hitting percentage. That just shows, yes, there's a little bit of a difference, but also that both of these teams have players that are strong and that have these wonderful talents. But it also shows with blocks, which is another thing, which these players can be ranked on, as Southern Virginia has the first and second players in the conference with Ryan Vale as well as Summer Hahn with 1.42 blocks a set and 1.04. This just shows that both of these teams have skilled players that are here to play and that are skilled. Powerful hit from Macy Weatherly. And Downs with the attack. That is successful for the Knights. And with the serve is also Ann Downs tonight. And the serve is good. And that one will be barely tipped over the side, making the score 21-18 for Greensboro. And to serve for Greensboro is Jalen Templeton. And the serve is good. The Knights able to connect. Unfortunately, sending that one too far wide. And the Knights will call another timeout as Coach Baker speaks with these players, and really these players are just speaking with themselves, mingling, trying to figure out, okay, what are we going to do? Okay, there's 3 more points on the line for Greensboro. That's all they have to do. But for Southern Virginia to really crawl back into this game, they need to get those 7 points. They need to get it going. And Southern Virginia, like we've said multiple times in this game, they've been able to crawl back in situations like this where they have been down or behind, but they've been able to successfully come back and make a difference. And these next few minutes are going to be exciting and interesting to see what they do in order to do that. Templeton with the serve for Greensboro. Serve is good. Knights look to make something happen, unable to connect. And that one is slightly too short, going into the net, making the score 23-18 for Greensboro. And Bailey Savage will make an appearance tonight. Templeton with the serve. And the serve is good. Aubrey Packer with the powerful kill. Looking not to let this night go quite yet. Summer Hahn also coming in for Macy Weatherly. Gracie Fulton with the serve for Southern Virginia. And the serve will be good. And some great defense by Greensboro, but unable to make that connection. Southern Virginia getting another point, making the score 23-20 for Greensboro. Gracie Fulton once again with the serve. And the serve is good. The Pride scrambling. Knights able to keep that one alive. Knights sending it back over to the side of Greensboro. Looking to make a connection. The Knights keeping that one going. Greensboro looking to just tip it over. The Knights scrambling. Sending the ball into the scores table. Making the score 24-20 for Greensboro. Making this serve game point. And serving tonight for this game point is Peyton Shiflett, sending that one over. A great hit by Aubrey Packer. Once again, coming in with a powerful kill. Lucy Richens coming in, and Jordan Jensen also coming in for these next few points. Lucy Richens with the serve for Southern Virginia. And the serve is good. And the Knights scrambling, but unable to make the connection as Greensboro comes and wins this fourth and final set. And this is definitely a game. This was a great game tonight that the Knights should not be ashamed of, as they put up a great fight, especially in this last set, really putting forth their best effort, trying to get those connections. Unfortunately, not able to succeed with that, but they had some great numbers tonight, having powerful assists and some powerful hits. As we look at the leaders from both of these teams, Aubrey Packer coming in with 13 kills and downs with 11. And from Greensboro, Peyton Shiflett with 22 and Kelsey Brooks with 17. As many of these players, they're powerful hitters. They know what they want to do. But ultimately, in the end, Greensboro was able to connect. But Southern Virginia, we know that they are a powerful team. They still have so much ahead of them and so much potential, as there's so much that they have achieved. And there's only so much more that we can expect from Southern Virginia. And we just want to thank you so much tonight for joining us with Knights Broadcasting, and hope that you will join us next time. And as always, this has been CC Bands, and go Knights.